fine.
Okay. Would you guys agree that women tend to have an overinflated sense of self-worth in 2023?
Generally speaking.
In general?
Yes.
Who says
depends.
no? Who thinks
depends.
no?
I need you to explain what do you mean by inflated sense of self-worth? What does that look like?
That women peg themselves maybe a point or two higher than they actually really are, or they try to command a caliber of man that they don't necessarily deserve based on where they stand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay. So
What's peg?
The first one, you said two different things.
I've never heard that word in my life. Really?
Context clues.
We can move on. So you guys would agree that women have an overinflated sense of self-worth?
Yes.
In general?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Because
just-
men are not giving it right now. Yeah, men are not giving the.
Yeah,
They're not giving the what?
That's so true. Huh?
Yeah, they're kind of sassy, so they're giving like the. Oh yeah, you're.
They don't
a
give
two.
enough compliments to the women, I think.
Yeah, so now it's like
Men.
we're a team.
If women have an overinflated sense of self-worth, wouldn't it be counterproductive to give them more compliments?
No, because I think they're overinflating because they're undergiven.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like how you say that.
Like they're overcompensating.
It doesn't always work like that for all men.
Like
but
small
most of them,
penis
yeah.
syndrome, you know? Guys overcompensate with their confidence when they have a small dick.
Do you think women actually respect compliments now in 2023?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Realistically speaking?
I do.
No, be honest though. If you like the
I do.
guy, it makes sense. But if you don't like the guy, you can be like, ew.
Oh.
No, I still appreciate a compliment.
It's still sweet.
A compliment is nice. Imagine me coming up to your haircut look real nice today. It's crisp.
Yeah.
That feels good.
That's really
How
sweet.
often do you do that to guys though?
Almost never.
It depends.
I'll
I
tell
do
a guy
all the
that his
time.
fit look fine.
You
Yeah,
looking
but
fresh.
you probably
fresh.
know him or you're associated with him to some
No,
degree.
I
don't
saw
go
a guy the
outside.
other day and I
Women
told him
rarely,
straight
if
up he
ever,
was
go up
hot.
to a complete stranger and compliment them. Let's be honest here.
I
No,
do.
when
I
so
do
say
too.
say I go shopping, I'll be like, dang, your teeth is real nice. That's a compliment, isn't it?
Before this job, I used to work at the Winn-Dixie in Key Biscayne, and that's where all the sugar daddies be at. Just put that out there. I used to work at the supermarket and at the liquor store. So over there, like I said, you know, my type is like white boys and all that shit. But I'm blunt as fuck. Like if I think you cute or something good looks good on you, I'm gonna tell you to your face. I'm gonna look. I work here, you know, you see that, but. Damn, I like that fit, bro. I should look foil on you, fool. Be like, damn, for real.
Okay. Let me ask you though. Let me ask
So,
you.
generally speaking, I even on social media and everything, I like to give compliments even to people I've never spoken to.
Yeah.
That's cool. But would you say, because you're a fairly masculine woman, no offense.
Nice.
Would you say that most women would actually do that? Just because you do it doesn't mean that a majority
Probably
of
not
women
most.
participate.
Yeah.
No,
That's my point.
A lot of women
So if
stand their
if a
show.
minority of women give out compliments, then you can't make an argument for the minority. A majority of women don't give compliments. A majority of women don't approach men. And I would argue the more attractive a woman is, the less she feels the need to approach a man. She's like, I'm the prize. You need to come to me. That's how most very attractive women think. So, I mean, I disagree with you on the whole, you know, women need to be complimented more. I think if anything, women need to be complimented less. I actually talk about this in my book, Why Women Deserve Less. Amazon bestseller, by the way. Shameless plug. But I think in 2023, women have overinflated sense of self-worth thanks to internet, dating apps, social media. What it's basically done is it's made women feel really special and made them think that they're more attractive than they really are. And what ends up happening is you get very egotistical females that command and want and think that they're entitled to a top-tier guy, when in reality they don't.
Well, personally speaking, I think that I would do that personally. Compliment
Do what specifically?
Men,
Yeah.
compliment
But
men, yes.
I told you exactly
But,
why you do that, though.
Yeah, I know. But I think that most women that don't do that is because they just think of themselves only. But generally speaking, I feel like women should compliment men more because men actually think more less of themselves than women do, because they don't be like, they'll look at another guy and be like, damn, I wish I had that body, or damn, like I wish I had that haircut or that skin color or them eyes and all that shit. And that's why they don't think that they should be as complimented as much. But I think that every man should be complimented.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Can I say why?
Of course not. But
Why
that's
I
why
think
I
it's
say
never
they
going to
should.
happen?
And I would argue
But that's
that
why they should.
technology gets better and women get more options and the world becomes more interconnected, average guys are going to continue to be less and less visible, and most women aren't going to do it. Why is a girl going to go out of her way to compliment a guy when she got millionaires and celebs and athletes and shit like that DMing her on Instagram?
Because she got a heart.
Yeah. But also, not women have millionaires and guys DMing.
Not
her on
every
Instagram.
girl.
I don't know.
would say
Sometimes
true.
don't.
There's
I know I'm a
average
bad
chicks
bitch, but
that
I
have
don't got
celebs in their
that.
DMs.
But not every girl.
There's average women that have celebs in their DMs or have men of very high status
Most girls,
capacity in their DMs. And they're average chicks with like maybe 100, 1,000 followers.
Tell the guys to
I
DM me.
completely
'cause
agree
I
with
don't-
what you're saying. And
Yeah.
if you look at it, like if you look at, and this is just something that I've just noticed, like if you look at celebrities, and it's typically the more respected men who, just generally speaking, if you look at their wives don't look like they have 16 surgeries and, you know, fillers every other weekend, and they go to Pilates every day. They look like normal women, and they don't pour 20 hours in the week into their appearance. They get up, they wash their face, they put on some sunscreen, a little bit of whatever. They go and do what they need to do, take care of the house, take care of the kids, go to work, whatever. Like they're quote unquote, again, with the scale that we're speaking of, they're average women, physically speaking, but that's the woman that maybe doesn't fit into that book. I haven't read your book
An average woman can pull an extraordinary man.
Exactly. But
You know?
based on who she is, because she's not.
And also acts of service
set up.
And
for him.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm
100%.
trying to say. And the thing is that you got very average women, right? Since average women can pull extraordinary men, they tend to forget that they're ordinary. That's the problem. They think, oh, I've went on a date with a celebrity before. I fucked a celebrity before. This is the type of man that I deserve. And the reality is, you might have fucked that guy, but you don't necessarily deserve him in the confinements of a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So that's what I mean. So I think, if anything, we should be more honest with girls about where they really stand, because most girls sit there and say, I mean, you guys aren't as bad, but we've had girls, oh, I'm a 10, I'm a 9, blah, blah, blah. And
The
it's
whole
like,
panel, yeah.
what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
if you were as attractive as you think you are, you wouldn't be here right now. You'd be fucking, on a boat somewhere with some Russian billionaires. I don't know. Anything else before we...
I also want to add that it's
Sure.
really, at the end of the day, we all know it's not about looks. Personality is a huge fucking bit of it. Because you could be the prettiest girl in the world, but how's your character? Are you smart? Are you a fucking
I know I don't
bubblehead?
wanna-
Are you a dum-dum? Can I have a
Some girl is
intellectual
crossing.
conversation
Do
with
you
you?
actually have a heart? Because a lot.
Yes.
A lot of
Are
women
you
don't have a
kind?
heart.
Do you have manners?
And it's more than
But
personality,
initially-
but acts of
initially
service is a
for a
big
guy
of it.
though, he wants to see how you look first, then
Right.
that matters. But so
Yeah, they don't care
Unfortunately,
about your
yeah.
personality if you're ugly.
They have
Yeah.
to
But
be
luckily for
attracted to
women,
you.
average girls are going to suffice for most guys.
Yeah.
Like, men aren't like that picky.
Yeah.
Cool. Where are we going here? Next one? Anyone else have anything before we move to the next topic?
No, but I get what you mean, because sometimes when girls compliment me, in the back of my head, I'm like, she a hater. So I get what you mean.
That is true though.
Yeah,
They'll
so
say this to be nice, but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
really like, this bitch is
Yeah.
better than
Yeah,
me.
like-
Oh my god.
she's just saying that, like, oh my god, I love your
Hell, y'all just did it just now. You
Yeah.
just did it a second
Yeah,
ago.
you
You a
did it.
10.
those be the haters.
Yeah.
Especially when they do a high pitch. Oh my god, I love you. That's it. Yeah.
Bro, you just... Okay.
Yeah,
did it earlier, too.
No, I say she
Don't
best
engage her.
fuck.
Okay.
Don't engage her.
Bro.
Don't engage that.
My compliment was different.
Yeah, don't, no,
All right, go
don't
ahead.
engage that.
Because I have a heart.
Diamond.
Okay, so we got DZJJK says,